In my today's tutorial, I will show you how to embroider this beautiful hoop art. I have embroidered my name in it and it is really beautiful. Hi, I'm Shobori from hookedandloops.com. I make various kind of crafts tutorials in my channel, so please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications, and don't forget to like, share and comment. I have used cotton fabric and I have already inserted it into the wooden hoop. I have drawn the outline for the design, and for this I am using the embroidery floss. At first we will take one strand of the embroidery floss and pass it through the needle. Then, as I have drawn 5 lines coming through the center for the woven wheel stitch, so we will take out the needle through the center and pass it through the lines in this manner, in order to form the framework for doing the woven wheel stitch. So we will pass the thread through the lines as shown. We will do the same thing for the remaining stars. At the end, just tie a knot and cut the yarn. Do the remaining designs, that is, pass the needle through the 5 lines in this manner to form the framework for the woven wheel stitch. Okay. Now at the end, just do a knot and cut. Now we will begin the woven wheel stitch. For this we will take all the 6 strands of the embroidery floss and pass it through the needle. Take out the needle through the center and pass it through the spokes in alternating manner. Then skip the next spoke and pass it through the following one. Skip the next one and then pass it through the following one in this manner. That is, pass the needle through the alternating frameworks in this manner. We will continue doing this until the end of the spokes, or until you get the desired shape of the rose. I hope you are understanding that we are passing the needle through the alternating spokes or the framework. Okay, so we have nearly reached the end of the rose. And when you have reached the end, just pass the needle through the cloth in this manner and take the needle out through the back side. Now we will begin the next rows, that is, pass the needle through the alternating spokes or the framework in this manner until you get the size and the shape of your rose perfectly done. Okay. So our rose is nearly done. In the same manner, we will take the needle out through the back side of the cloth, and at the back side we will tie a knot and complete the remaining roses. Now we will be doing back stitches in this manner along the outline of the arch on either side of the roses and in between the roses in this manner. The back stitch is really easy. I hope you're understanding how to do this by seeing the video. We will do the same thing on the other side also. Okay. Now we will be doing the lazy daisy stitch. Just take the needle out, again insert the needle in the same hole, and without completely taking the needle out, we will now take the needle out along the outline on the top side in between the loop, and then do a stitch like this. So this is the lazy daisy stitch. So I will repeat it. Take the needle out, Form a loop and take the insert the needle in the same stitch and take the needle out like this, and again insert the needle on the outside on the cloth. So this is a lazy daisy stitch. So for the leaves we are doing the lazy daisy stitch in this manner. Insert the needle on the outside of the loop. Okay, take out the needle in between the loop and again insert the needle on the outside. So in this manner the beautiful leaves are also being formed. So this particular design is based on simple stitches like woven wheel stitch, back stitch, lazy daisy stitch and the French knot. So I've already shown how to do the woven wheel stitch, back stitch and the lazy daisy stitch. Now I will be showing you how to do the French knot. We will insert all the 6 strands of the embroidery floss and insert it in the needle. Take the needle out, then near to the cloth we will just yarn over thrice or twice and insert the needle in the same hole in this manner, and this is how we do the French knot. Take the needle out, yarn over twice and insert the needle in the same hole through which it came out. So in this manner we will be doing the French knot. So on the ends the French knots are sparsely spaced and in the inside portion it is densely placed. Okay, now the design is based on your wish how you want to decorate your embroidery hoop art. So we will complete doing our French knots slowly, and it's done on one side. We will also do it on the other side also. Now we will be doing the back stitches along the outline of the name. Now for doing the framework of the woven wheel stitch, I have used one strand of the embroidery floss. For doing the woven wheel stitch, we have used all the 6 strands of the embroidery floss. For doing the stem in the shape of the arch, I have used the back stitches, and for that I have used 2 strands of the embroidery floss. For doing the lazy daisy stitch, I have used 3 strands of embroidery floss. For doing the French knots, I have used 6 strands of the embroidery floss, and for doing the back stitches along the name, I have used 1 strand of the embroidery floss. Okay, so remember this. Now it is also based on the thickness of the outline that you will choose the number of strands for the stitches. Okay, so this is how we do the back stitch. It is really easy, so we will quickly complete our embroidery work and meet you at the end of the name. Okay, I have used the French knot for doing the dot of the eye. And similarly we will be doing French knot in the inside portion of the roses, as I will be showing you. So we will be doing French knot in the central portion of the rose. You can play with different kind of colors for doing your perfect embroidery hoop art. You can choose pastels or you can choose bright colors. We will complete the remaining roses, and with this our embroidery portion is done. Now we will be doing the finishing. For the finishing we will take the embroidery floss, pass it through the needle and do run stitches along the border of the cloth in this manner. We will do run stitches along the border and complete it quickly. And when we have reached the end, just turn your work, and then we will be pulling both the end of the embroidery floss in this manner until the cloth squeezes at the back side, and then finally we will tie a knot. Tie a tight knot and cut the extra yarn. And with this our embroidery hoop art is completed neatly and it's looking really beautiful. I hope you like this tutorial and it was easy to follow. If you like this tutorial, then please hit the like button, comment in the comment section for any queries. Also mention if you want to see any other kind of videos, I will make those for you. And thank you and have a great day, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.